Y'all's love, y'all's love. We made it to England, we made it back. Praise Yah. A lot of, help went into it from, sponsors or people who believed in what I was trying to get accomplished. Also, there was some complications with the flight arrangement. Then once I landed, there was also some problems with I forget what they call their name. They call them customs. I ended up having to go through customs for whatever reason. It was like, honestly, I believe I was set up. It was a whole lot of stuff that happened before and after, to be truthful with you. Is some stuff that was way out there, and I'll be able to share it with you later, but right now some crazy stuff happened. I still made it on the plane. Afterwards, I got there, ended up in customs for however long. Then the streets, I'm unfamiliar with England. You know what I'm saying? Just a whole overseas thing. So I'm not understanding where the outlets are. The food tastes a little different. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some of it tastes better. Some of it tastes like, man, this stuff is crap, man. I mean, but I'm here on a mission. By the grace of the Most High God, I'm gonna get this done, even if I don't even eat it, because I'm not going to be there for that. I wasn't going to be there for that long. Praise God, I made it there. Finally made it to, the place where I was staying, which was a great place. I think it was some funny stuff that went down, but it was a great place. Some funny stuff might have went down after, which might complicate, me coming back over. But not in the sense of the actual plane flying or the getting there, but once I get there. But at any rate, it was a great place. I was able to get into my zone. I totally misunderstood the whole Hyde Park thing. To be truthful with you, I thought that maybe there would be somebody in the park a couple days before. So when I showed up, prior, and I went to the park, and it was like nobody there. It was empty. And I talked to, I guess, the groundkeepers, the people who was taking care of the grounds, and they was like, no, you gotta come back at such and such a time on such and such a day. And I'm like, okay, I'm shot in the leg. Not only that, but my finances was, you know what I mean? I did not foresee the additional costs in the money exchange. And I don't have a lot of money. Just to be frank with you, I don't have a lot of money. The money exchange it killed me. I was like, okay, I'm gonna eat this today, and then I can't eat no more, and then I broke down, was like, skip it, man, I'm just gonna have to get my money back in the States. But you know what I mean, I didn't foresee that. All in all, in addition to that, so I got there, got in, crazy stuff, showed up, it was raining. If anybody remember when I showed up, it was like the day before, it was cats and dogs, and then even after the fact, it was like, still cold, and it tried to rain a little. I don't think it tried to rain, but you know what I mean? It was, I should have came earlier in the season, when the weather was better. It would have been one, and that's what I was shooting for. I was trying to come when the weather was a lot better. But I didn't make it, you know. And in addition to that, so I got there, you know, and for the record, I didn't just show up, okay? I pretty much told Ali Dawa. And Ali Dawa verified to the facts of this. I told him, like, hey, I ain't telling him when I was coming, but I was like, hey, I'm going to be in the park, such and such and such. I'm coming. I'm da-da-da-da-da-da. I ain't say when, you know, it was some months that passed. But, you know, if you look at the footage, you'll see me stop recording, go over and say what's up to Ali Dawa, and come back, you know, and start back recording again. So it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like announce my arrival or my showing up. And maybe he didn't believe me, because, you know, maybe some people was like, you know, I don't know. But so I showed up, you know, I'd seen Ali Dawa and whatnot. I talked to some of the Christians there. They'll tell you that, you know, I spoke with them, you know, kind of asked them how to set up and things of that nature. And then, you know, I had, you know, some notes that I had took and things that I brought. If you look at the footage of me over there, you'll see me carrying stuff. And a lot of that stuff was, you know, kind of to support my argument or, you know, my claim, which I never even had to use or never even got a chance to use, because I guess, you know, I wasn't, I don't know. The conversation I never got into a conversation about it. I was hoping sincerely to go into the Trinity and, you know, the different, you know, beliefs surrounding that, and maybe a few other Bible doctrines. That's what I was hoping to tackle while I was there. I left some wisdom with, you know, a few Christian brothers. I don't know if they took it to heart at all. All that being said, by the grace of the Most High, I thank God I was able to get over there and participate. I think I talked to Hashem and a few other brothers. Some made it on camera, some didn't make it on camera, or made it to the internet, some didn't make it to the internet, which is fine, you know, because I remember telling the guy I didn't, you know what I'm saying, I didn't know. I thought maybe it was his camera or whatever, and it didn't necessarily need it to be posted. So it was cool, you know, that's cool. But as it relates to me returning, I sense insinuations about my return. And you want to know if I'm coming back to the park. One, I don't have that kind of money. If I did, I would show up without a problem. I probably can do, you know, a fund me thing, but I'm not really set up for that type of thing right now. You know, I could probably go back to some of the people that helped me the first time, but I kind of don't really want to, you know what I'm saying? It's so close. It's like we just sent you over there, and now you want us to send you back type thing. So, you know what I mean? I'm hoping, by the grace of the Most High, I'm announcing this online. So, you know, if the Most High wills, you'll see me 2020. 2020, I'll be back in the park. I can't tell you right now which month it's going to be in. It's going to be before the winter. You know, I plan to be there before winter. And, you know, by the grace of the Most High, I'll be able to cover some of the area. And, you know, I got to get better equipment, you know, I had a mic that I had on me, and I had a mic that I left behind, and, you know, I had some problems with the luggage situation, but I'm going to try to come even better equipped this time, by the grace of the